All right, hello guys, welcome back to my channel. This is CarChanneledTarot. Welcome if you're new here, and welcome back if you are returning. Okay, we're going to be doing a pick a card for your next 48 hours. This is technically timeless, so if it pops up on your feed or in the For You section of my channel, it may resonate with you. Okay, keep in mind, check out the playlist section of my channel for all types of videos. I do organize them for you guys so you can hopefully easily enough find anything that you may be looking for. Okay, so make sure to go over there, check it out, and check the community tab for updates and things like that. Okay, so as you can see, they are already laid out. Pile number one is the old iPhone. Okay, pile number two is the air freshener, and pile number three is the weight, the 5 pound weight. Okay, so I'll give you guys a minute to meditate on which one stands out to you the most, and then afterward I will timestamp everything like usual. All right, so feel free to come back to this video later on or whenever. Okay, from left to right, 1, 2, and 3. Next 48 hours. I think it's a new moon tomorrow, full moon tomorrow. I gotta check. It's one of them. I've been exhausted. All right. Left to right, 1, 2, 3. All right. Pause the video if you need a little bit more time to look at them. But I'm going to take them away. Okay. Hope you guys are doing well. All right. If you chose pile number one, let's see. All right, 1 second. I gotta make sure the sound is all good. Let's see. Okay. All right, so pile number one. Let's see what's going on for your next 48 hours. Please remember, this is a general reading. If you want a personal reading, you can either join my lives when I do personal readings, or you can get a private reading. But if you would like a private reading, those prices are different. So check my bio for when I'm not live if you would like a personal. They are still available, okay? But just check my bio. All right, so let's see. Pile number one. What's going on for pile number one's next 48 hours? Some of you guys could be choosing something, okay? You might have a lot of options to choose from in the next 48 hours. I also see somebody like at the bar, okay? Or I don't know, you might have a bar in your home or something like that. I see you like trying to choose what you want to drink, okay? Or you're at some sort of stand with like drinks, okay? I'm also hearing lemonade stand. Somebody could be doing that, okay? I don't know if you have kids or not, but you might see somebody selling drinks, or you might be at the bar not able to choose a drink, okay, or something like that. So let's see. I feel like there's a plethora of options for you in the next 48 hours, okay? Pile number one. Let's see. Some of you guys are stressed, pile number one. That could be why you're going out to get a drink or something like that. You could be dealing with a breakup, okay? Two of Cups reversed. Or you might be not on good terms or not on speaking terms with somebody that you're dealing with romantically, okay? So you might be going out, or, like I said, choosing a drink, okay? And if you don't drink, think of something else, okay? You could be choosing what type of coffee you want to drink, okay? So take it how it resonates. Let's see. Pile number one, what is going on for pile number one in the next 48 hours? Yeah, some of you guys could be dealing with or have just dealt with a feminine energy. Could be a baby mother, okay? Taurus, Libra, Pisces, Scorpio energy, okay? Let's see what's going on for pile number one. Yeah, the Lovers, okay? Some of y'all could have Gemini in your chart. Definitely a love situation. Virgo energy here too. So some of y'all could have just broken up with somebody, or you got in some sort of argument, or you're tired of you know, going back and forth, okay, with somebody. And in the next 48 hours, I see you kind of just, you know, you're making a judgment or you're about to make a judgment, okay? Let's see. Some of y'all could have Leo in your chart. You could have a child, okay? I don't know what that's about. If you have a child, pile number one, your child may be kind of like, I was about to say bitchy, but that's not right. Um, your child may be complaining a lot, okay, or being an asshole, okay, in the next 48 hours as well. You could be going through a breakup, your child's pissing you off, your baby daddy's pissing you off, or your baby mama's pissing you off, you know, and then you still got to take care of a whole child, you know what I'm saying? It's something like that, okay? Um, Also, I see you kind of like trying not to watch somebody or trying not to watch something, but you have to. I feel like in pile number one, some of you guys may not be able to like, I feel like you can't complain. Like you're going through shit, and I feel like you feel like you can't tell anybody what's going on, or you feel like you can't express what you really want to say, okay? It's like telling somebody, or it's like wanting to tell somebody, can you please shut the fuck up? And you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's something about that. So I see you guys like repressing how you really feel, okay? But clearly you're in some sort of predicament, okay? Five of Swords, okay? Aries energy, Three of Swords, okay? So some of you guys are trying to move on from a situation in the next 48. I don't see much else going on besides that, but let's see. We might pull a couple oracle for that. Yeah, Judgment. You may have a tough time making a decision because of like financial things, okay? You might have ties. Like I said, especially if you have kids, then obviously that's a big factor into a separation or something like that. Some of you guys, if you're getting divorced, you know, you could be dealing with you know, who's going to keep this, who's going to keep that, you know, custody, you know, all that shit. So some of y'all could be dealing with that. Let's see. I feel like you're not in a good mood, but you're trying to hold back from showing how you feel, okay? Let's see. I feel like you're burnt out, pile number one. Very tired. Some of y'all also could be dealing with work issues, okay? I just saw the Hierophant reverse at the bottom of the deck. I just heard prenup, okay? I don't know. Some of y'all, I don't know. Get a prenup. Or maybe you're looking back at your marriage like, I should have got a prenup. Okay, something like that, okay? Let's see. What else for pile number one? Let's get a few oracle. What's going on for pile number one for the next 48 hours? Some of y'all need to get your glasses, okay? Or you could be realizing like you can't see, okay? Remember how I was just talking about you trying to choose an option, especially if you're trying to get a drink or something, or it could be food too, okay? But if you're trying to read the menu, okay, we have reader and vendor right here. If you're trying to read the menu at a certain establishment, don't forget your glasses, okay? Or if you already do forget your glasses, the clerk or the cashier could be looking at you funny, like, can you make a decision? Okay. What do they call it? The Gen Z stare. Okay. Somebody could be doing that to you in the next 48, especially if you don't make a quick choice. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, negotiation and paranoid. Doing drugs. Some of you guys are refraining from doing drugs in the next 48, okay? I'm not saying all of y'all do drugs, but it came out here, okay? So I don't know if you have a drug problem or even if it's like smoking. If you get paranoid when you smoke, okay? I know y'all are trying to cope, but maybe don't smoke as much, okay? Because weed can make you paranoid. You know, yes, it is a plant, but it can make you a little bit slow, okay? So maybe some of you guys might want to slow down on that, okay? If you do partake and you're already stressed, you know, sometimes people don't realize when they're smoking too much that that actually plays a factor into why they have anxiety. You know, when you're fiending for weed, you know, when you got to smoke before everything you do, you can't take a shower without smoking. You can't, you know, go to the bathroom without smoking. You can't drive your car without smoking. You know what I'm saying? It's something like that. Some of y'all might have a issue that you're not willing to accept or acknowledge, okay? But I see you trying to refrain from it, so that's good, okay? Let's see. And then we have side hustle. Some of y'all could also be picking up a side hustle or a side job, okay, in the next 48 hours. Yeah, some of y'all could have dealt with a promiscuous person, man or woman, and you're trying to move on from your past because I feel like you've been stuck in a situation or on a certain person for a long time, and it's definitely time to let go, okay? So whether somebody cheated or did something deceptive, okay, it's time to go, figure out what you got to do, and act accordingly. That's what I got to say for that. Let's see, let's go to pile number 2. You know, you can complain. You can talk about how you feel, pile number 1, but you got to actually put action into changing your situation, not just talking about it 24/7, okay? That's how you waste your life, just talking about something. You can express yourself, but you have to actually do something about it, okay? Pile 2, let's see. Pile number 2. What's going on for pile number 2 for the next 48 hours? Make sure to take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And if you would like a personal reading, make sure to join my lives. Or if you want a private reading, make sure to check my bio for private reading prices because those are different, okay? All right, let's see. All right, pile number 2. I don't know what's in the air, but I feel like a lot of y'all are going through things that are just petty. The Tower. Some of y'all could have Sagittarius in your chart. Sagittarius, Virgo, Aquarius. Yeah. Somebody may pop off, okay? You may pop off in the next 48 hours. Pile number 2. What's the Tower here? If you, excuse me. Yeah, I feel like you guys have been holding back what you really want to say to somebody or about a certain situation, okay? So in the next 48 hours, I feel like you guys do need to, see, I keep getting like choked up for some reason. I feel like you guys do need to, you know, say it, okay? It's not good to repress all of your emotions, okay? That's how you drive yourself crazy. So if I'm hearing, if you want out, if you feel stuck, kind of like I just told pile number 1, you might relate to pile number 1. I just told pile number 1 basically like it's time to go, okay? You clearly have dealt with somebody that has not been good to you or that ended up doing something not so great to you. It's time to make that judgment and do what you got to do, okay? So that you can free yourself into a better chapter, okay? Let's see. Pile number 2. Yeah, I see a lot of indecision, y'all. You got to make that choice. I'm not here to convince you, but I see a lot of y'all staying in situations or sticking around waiting for something to change when it hasn't, and it's not. If you keep resisting what the universe is trying to put you forward into, it's going to fall apart anyways. It's going to keep making your life worse. You're going to keep repeating a certain cycle, wondering, oh, why hasn't this worked out? Why haven't they done this? Why haven't they changed? Blah, 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 blah. It's because you have not removed yourself. When you can't change the environment or people around you, that's when you have to take a stand and remove yourself. You got to go somewhere else. Okay? You don't have to stay anywhere. All right? Let's see. What else are pile number 2? Some of y'all are like, I don't know if you're afraid to leave a certain place or situation, but playing it safe will keep you stuck. Playing it safe will keep you stuck. Okay? When you take chances, when you take a risk, that's when big things happen. You don't have to listen to me. That's okay. But when you end up in the same situation again, or when you take back somebody who has literally repeatedly mistreated you or shown you who they really are, you can't get mad because you already knew. I get if you got fooled the first time, okay? Maybe even a second time, but the third time, absolutely not. You knew at that point. You knew what they were about. You knew what they were capable of. and you chose to stay. So after that, that's on you. Okay? Four of Swords. You guys are just kind of staying in one place. So what are you going to do? Don't tell me you don't know, because I feel like I just told you what you need to do. You have to take a risk or let shit fall apart. Stop trying to fix things. I feel like some of y'all keep trying to make something work. It's not working. Okay? Give me a second. Let's get some oracle. Because y'all are in a toxic situation. I don't care what it is. Work, love, family, okay? The longer you stay, the longer you just sit there and let shit happen, nothing's going to change. Nothing's going to get better. You're going to remain stuck, even emotionally, not just physically, but emotionally stuck too. And you're not going to have a new chance. You can have new chances, but not if you stay in this energy, not if you stay in this indecision mindset. Make a choice, do something, okay? You got to go do shit on your own. You know how many people in life, because they took a risk, their whole life has changed for the better? Yes, it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy at all, but because they took a leap of faith, saying, I'm not going back to this shit, I'm not dealing with this shit anymore, I'm a step off the porch, okay? Their life has changed. It's not overnight. It's not going to happen overnight. But the longer you stay in a certain situation or around somebody toxic, the more you're going to experience exactly what you've been experiencing. It sounds simple. It sounds cliche. It sounds like, the typical advice, but it's literally what you got to do. So, okay. Let's get some oracle. If you don't want to change, your life is not going to change. If you don't want to leave, you're not going to experience new and better things. Don't complain at the rest of the world when you made a choice to stay, knowing what you were dealing with. Okay? I'm just saying. We are tough love over here. I'm not going to feed your ego and try to tell you, oh, well, maybe they're going to change. No. I don't even see them changing in the cards. Okay? Let's get some oracle for Pal 2. Yeah, gambler. Some of y'all need to be careful about spending too much money, okay? If you're in debt, stop going to the casino. Stop spending so much money on this or that, Some of y'all might be wondering, oh, why don't I have money to do this? Or I don't have money ever to, to do that or to do this. It's because you spend it in the wrong places. Whenever you get paid or however you make money, put some aside and save it and don't touch it. Resolving issues reversed. Okay? I'm telling y'all. Y'all could have been healing. Y'all could have done this. Y'all could have done that. Stop wasting your life staying in situations or around certain people, even if it's friends. Even if it's friends. The longer you stay, the more stuck you're going to be. Stop making excuses for why you can't do something. Some of y'all need to be unsocial, and that's okay. That's literally what I just said. It's okay to be alone. You don't need friends, especially not this type of friends or this type of family or this type of environment or this type of coworkers. You don't need that. It's okay to do something on your own. It's okay to be on your own. I feel like some of y'all pilots who got codependency issues, even if you think you don't. When you feel like you got to stay around certain people, even if they're not good for you, that's codependency. Okay? We have tomorrow looks promising reversed. You keep staying stuck. So tomorrow doesn't look promising because you're going to stay in the same place. That's on you. That is on you, pile number 2. At this point, that is on you. I don't know. I feel like some of y'all are acting confused. I don't know what's to be confused about, honestly, but I don't care if you're in a situation for money. It's gonna fall apart. We got the tower, and look what just came out. A situation's about to explode. I'm not just talking. Make a choice and do something. Do something about your situation. Some of y'all could have Tauruses in your chart. You're very much capable of so much more, but will you stop and change your life? Will you stop and, assess what needs to be removed? Okay, some of y'all could have Taurus, Cancer, Leo in your chart, Gemini. Some of y'all party too much. Okay, I don't know what else to tell you. If you want your life to genuinely change, you have to change it. You got to start somewhere. I've been telling you guys since I started my channel. You have to start somewhere. Pile 3. Another thing is, if you got, the longer you stay around whoever you've been around, pile number 2, you're technically being enabled. And you're enabling people to keep you stuck. The more you keep trying to stay where you're at. Let's go to pile 3. Let's see. One second. All right, let's see. Pile number 3. Last pile. What is going on for pile number 3 in the next 48? What is going on, y'all? The vibes are not fun, okay? Don't ever act like I want to pick up on some shit, because this is what's coming out. And like I always tell y'all, I'm not going to lie about what's coming out. So if this is the energy, this is the energy. We have watching shit go down, enjoying the gossip. Somebody could be gossiping, or you're going to find out about somebody gossiping, whether that's about you, or you could be seeing somebody gossip, okay? Sneaky link. Some of y'all could be having a sneaky link in the next 48 hours, okay? If you are going to see somebody, pile number 3, in the next 48 hours, there may be some shit that goes down. Let's see what that's about. Clarify sneaky link here. Clarify sneaky link. Okay. Some of y'all could be finding out about somebody, this could be a work situation. Like, you could be hearing some gossip about like who's sleeping with who at your work. Employee. Sneaky link. Putting in the work. Like, somebody may have slept with somebody to get ahead. We got putting in the work, employee, sneaky link, shadow, watching shit go down, enjoying the gossip. So you could be, hopefully it's not you, but I don't know if you slept with somebody at work or whatever, but people know, or people will find out. Even if you just intended it. This could be happening also in the next 3 months too. Like I said, this is timeless. So if you sleep with anybody, don't do that. Don't do that to get ahead. But somebody or you could have done that. Oh, cemetery. See, pile number 3. I don't know if it's you. I don't know if you're going to find out about this around you. This is the next 48. Either somebody has slept with like a coworker, a boss, or something to get ahead. You will get ahead, or this person will get ahead a little bit, but something's ending. Something's going to start just as quick as it ends. So that's why I'm saying, like, do not. We got cemetery, not talking. Don't sleep with somebody just to get something financial, because it's not going to work out the way you think. Okay? Look, and somebody, ugh, I don't want to say that. Somebody could even have like somebody could be burning. Don't do it. Imagine just trying to get a pay raise and you sleep with the boss or somebody at work to get ahead, and then you catch something. Be fucking for real, okay? Look, uninvited guests, you weren't even supposed to be there. Don't do that. What the fuck? Budget planning. I don't care if if you're short on money. Don't do that. I'm telling you, it's not going to work out. Unavailable, and then you're going to have to find a new job. So, like I said, this could be you or somebody around you. It could be a coworker that you're finding out about. Like I said, it's some sort of gossip. Yeah, you could be telling your friend this, or hopefully it's not your friend. Your friend, I don't know if you work with a friend or not, but your friend could have done this, where you and your friend are talking about this. Yeah, dodging bullets. Maybe somebody tried to approach you in this way and you said no, okay? And then you get to watch like what happens. So this is like work drama. Let's see. Somebody literally was like short on money, short on cash. Don't do that. Don't do that. Like I said, it's not gonna. I'm hearing London Bridge is falling down. Don't do that. Don't sleep with people for opportunities. Look, breakup. I'm telling you, separation, walking away. Okay. I don't care how attractive somebody is. Please do not do that, pile 3. And like I said, it doesn't have to be you. It could be around you. Like, it's gossip. You could work in a supermarket. We have supermarket here. Okay. Or a store. Somebody's name could be Hunter. Reconciliation reverse. You ain't coming back. This person might get fired. I'm telling you, there's like an ending, or somebody, because they're being found out because they slept with somebody in the workplace or slept with the boss to get this or that. Like, it's don't do that. Expense tracking. Like, somebody needs money, or somebody did this because they needed money. Oh God. Anxiety. Somebody's worried about this. And like I said, I don't know if this is you, pile number 3, or not, but this is like if you told your bestie, hey, I slept with so and so, haha, I'm gonna get this pay raise, or I'm gonna get this opportunity, da 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 da. Your friend snitched. Your friend snitched. And that's why everybody knows. Okay? That's why they preach to the choir, okay? Somebody told everybody. The whole community knows, or the whole workplace knows. Because your friend is a loudmouth, or somebody's friend is a loudmouth, okay? Hiding feelings. This is like some shit, okay? It might feel like a movie. So some of y'all, like I said, it could be you, hopefully not. But pile 3, some of y'all, you're going to be seeing this go down, happen, okay? Like, you get to watch. Let's see. Or it's going to feel like all eyes are on you, whatever side you're on, okay? Take it how it resonates. It's time to let go. I told you, somebody's being let go, or being like, forced to walk away, having to find a new job, having to find a new place to work, somebody was acting like they didn't see something as well. I'm hearing blind to the bullshit. Look, communicate. Receive and express the truth. So even if like your friend or if somebody's friend knew about what somebody did to get ahead for money, this is like somebody snitching anyways. So somebody else or maybe a few other people knew about this. I don't know. This is messy. Thief. Jail. And retreating. I'm telling y'all, somebody's being like caught up. Don't do strange things for change, y'all. I'm telling you right now. I don't care if it's a workplace situation or not. Pile 3. Do not do strange things for change. Okay? Unless you just don't care. Unless you're okay with being exposed or, humiliated or talked about in that type of way. You know? I feel like some people get into certain things like that. Oh, I'm going to do this for money. I'm going to da 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 da. And you don't think about your future. You don't think about, oh, especially if it's in the workplace. I feel like this is a workplace situation for the most part. If you sleep with somebody for money, if you sleep with bosses, like word's going to get around, and then other people, other bosses, other employers, whatever, are going to think, oh, I could just fuck on pile 3. Pile 3 will give me some. Let's hire pile 3 because da 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 da. Because I heard this. You don't want that rep, okay? Unless you do. Some people just don't care, okay? But I see somebody feeling kind of humiliated and they're going to retreat or they're being let go. Clarified jail here. I don't know what that's about. Let's see. Yeah, it's like in the workplace. Somebody could be a server, food industry shit. Like I said earlier, where's the supermarket card? Right here. Some of y'all could work in a grocery area. Yeah, I'm telling you, somebody's having to leave, or somebody's gonna like if somebody doesn't show up for work in the next 48, it's because they're embarrassed. Somebody's like running away because they got found out. Oh Lord. I'm also hearing like suspension, like somebody could be on work suspension. What's jail here? This could also be something that's like talked about online. Like, I don't know if this person makes content or something like that, but this is like a thread, or you know how like on Facebook or Twitter they have the comment section. Like you may see something like this online about a workplace and people sleeping with each other, getting fired, getting let go. It's some messy shit like that. It happens out here. Okay, so there's gonna have to be some changes. And I really hope somebody's not pregnant because we just got 9 months. I'm also hearing like you didn't care about being seen then. You didn't care about being seen when somebody was doing all this shit. But now they're scared. Now they gotta run away. Moving on. Thank you, next. Okay, so I hope that's not you, pile 3. Like I said, it's some gossip. It's something that you're gonna be finding out about if it's not you. Okay. It could be 50-50 because I was picking up on both sides of the situation. So I'm telling you, there's some evidence. Photo proof. There's cameras everywhere, y'all. I don't know who needs to hear that, but there's literally cameras everywhere, especially in the workplace. So I don't know who was thinking that they look bad reputation. This person could be blonde, doesn't have to be. I don't know. If you're gonna do strange things for change, make sure that somebody's not recording, somebody's not, that there's not cameras. I don't know where you are. Like, I feel like somebody just did something willy-nilly. Now they're like, oh my God, I can never go back there. I'm gonna lose my job. Yeah. I don't want to say that, but that kind of reminds me of like I know I'm not the only one who had a school like this, but not a school like this. But you know, there was occasionally that one girl who got caught doing something sexual at school. This is what that's giving, but in the workplace. You know, it's something like that, okay? Some messy shit. I don't know who the fuck I'm talking to, but Pal 3, please be smart. I feel like you are smart, Pal 3, but maybe you just made a bad decision. I don't know. Like I said, somebody was in need of money. Like somebody did something for money. But like I said, don't do strange things for change. Because look at this. Look at this. Okay? Oh, all right. I'm out of here. Thanks, y'all. I'm going to timestamp everything. I don't know if I'm going to do a Cash App live tonight. I'm going to take a nap for a little bit and then I might be back. But tomorrow for sure. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Like the video, subscribe, take what resonates, let things play out. It's a timeless reading. Watch the community tab for updates. And if I already have your email, that too. Okay. Thank you very much. You guys have a good one. Bye.